Hey, everybody. Welcome. Thursday night in Seattle. This is Ronnie. And I wanted to get on. I haven't been on for a while now. And I thought it would be kind of nice to talk about what my latest blog post is about. If you don't, if you're not getting my blog and you would like to get it or to know what it's about, just text me the word hey, Hey, at 206-309-6580, and I will make sure that we get you hooked up with my blog post. I have one every week. It drops on Saturday. I'm not a podcaster yet. Not sure I will be, but I'm putting my thoughts together in a blog with the thought of perhaps maybe someday, who knows, maybe I'll stick them in a book. Just some things on my horizon, that kind of bounces around in my head. So my blog post this week is about something that can kill a relationship. It can kill it big time, and the people involved may not even understand how or why. And I'm bringing this up to you because I have a coaching client that I'm working with, and in some of her relationships, she's having some struggles because she doesn't know exactly what's going on, and she's not always sure, why won't this person that I'm in the relationship, why don't they do what I ask them to? Or why don't they do what I think they should? They should respond this way. Or when this event happens, they should have acted this way. Why don't they say this? Why don't they do this? So there's some words in there that are kind of, did you notice them? Words that show up that you go, I wonder if the other person knows that they shouldn't do that, or that they don't do that, or that they can't do that. Let me give you an example. Women, we're really good at this. We're really good at kind of talking around what we want. In NLP, one of the mottos is say what you want, say it the way you want it. So for example, women, if we want someone else to clean a house, we might say, "Oh my gosh, the house is so dirty," and we think that the other person, our partner, is supposed to know that we want the house cleaned. Well, that's not always the case. Sometimes we just need to say, would you clean the house? Would you pick this up? Would you do this? Sometimes when we bring families together, I notice that, in this particular situation, there's family that's involved too. And the family doesn't always realize that there are expectations of them that they don't know, because the family has changed, and there's a new person, a new people, a new person or new people who've come together in this family, and part of the family may be used to behaving one way, and then when you bring the family together, there are these new expectations that they should do things a certain way. They should say things a certain way. They should know that something's not going to be right. Those I call those unspoken expectations. But here's the kicker. If we don't take care of those unspoken expectations and speak them, they can soon become resentments. They become resentments on my part. If that's what I'm thinking, if I'm thinking, well, this person should do that, this person should know that, this person should react this way, and they don't, then I just let that stew, and then I have resentments because somebody didn't do what I thought they should. That's the big killer, the kicker, the killer. In 12-step programs, we talk about resentments all the time, and they come from expectations that haven't been met. So if a person doesn't know you have this expectation of them, they can't do anything about it. So in my blog post, there's 4, maybe 5 steps on how to make sure there's not unspoken expectations that lead to resentments. One of them is say what you want, communicate, over communicate. Sometimes we send mixed messages. We say, do this, but don't do this, do this, but don't do this. And it's like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. So be really clear, be open to communication. If you're have unspoken expectations of someone else, communicate with them. Be willing to renegotiate, because you know what? You may have expectations of me, or you may have expectations of the person you're in a relationship with, and I can't meet them. Has anybody ever been that way? Just drop a heart in the comments if you're listening, or in the replay. If you've had people who've had expectations of you that you can't meet, and you try, you tie yourself in a pretzel, you look like Gumby, because you're twisting yourself all over the place trying to meet expectations. It's uncomfortable. Yeah, it's very uncomfortable. Has that been you ever? Gosh, am I the only one, really? I can't believe that. So communicate, and then be really willing to renegotiate. If the person tells you, that's really unreasonable, because I need time to think about my feelings. This is one of mine. I need time to think about my feelings. A couple things I need to do. Think about my feelings. I need to find out if there is something that's happening on my part that I need to fix, that I know I need to fix. And then as we're talking, if we negotiate, then I can say, I can't do that, but what if I did this instead? Would that meet your needs? Being able to renegotiate that is really important. Have you ever done that? Give me a heart come on, give me some love. Put some hearts in the comments, so I know that you're listening, that I know that I'm not the only one out there who's has these things go on, because I know I'm not. So communicate, negotiate, be yourself. Realize that your expectations may not be somebody else's reality. They may not even understand that's the way some other people do it. So just some things about expectations, especially the unspoken ones. Women, this pops up for us during sex. I'm just going to put that one out there. During sex, we don't tell our partner what we want. Okay, am I the only one? Did I just tell everybody in the world? Come on, we all know that sometimes we don't tell our partner what we really want when we're having sex. And maybe the guys too, I don't know. I never asked. Maybe I should ask. So there's housework, there's sex, there's, just talking. There is how you react to something. There's giving gifts. A lot of what you read about love languages, the 5 love languages, it gets back to those unspoken expectations and resentments. If you don't know what your partner's love language is, you're probably honoring them with the love language that you like, because that's what you know. But when you find out what their love language is, you can honor them that way. Okay. So I've gone on about 10 minutes, almost 10 minutes now about unspoken expectations. Just drop me a comment. Does this resonate with you? Does it make sense? Go read my podcast. So if you don't get it, just text "hey" to the word to the number 206-309-6580. I'll be happy to send it to you and direct you in the way that you can get it. You can subscribe to it too. The other thing I want to say is I've had 2 coaching openings show up. So I have 2 coaching clients who've moved on, which is a great thing. I'm so thankful that they let me be in their lives, and I'm thankful that they've reached the success that they wanted, and they're doing something new. So That's awesome. If you want to know how I coach, what I do with coaching, and what a breakthrough session is, how do I pull all that together? How will I help you? Let's connect. So here's how you're going to connect with me if you want to talk to me about coaching. Just text the word "hey" to 206-309-6580. I will connect with you. That text comes directly to me. Doesn't come to anybody else. It's not automated, so you might not get a response right away, and you might. And I'll connect. We'll talk about, are we fit? Let me tell you what coaching does for you. Oh, well, let me tell you what a good coach does. And I happen to be a good one. So I say, if you're good at something, tell people. I'm a good coach. So here's what I do. I help you find your answers. I don't tell you your answers. I don't have your answers. I don't. You have your answers. Every single one of you has everything you need to figure out what's going to move you forward. I just have the answers to help you get there. No, I just have the questions to help you get the answers to get there. Okay, so my work with NLP around language and programs and things, we'll talk about limiting beliefs. You've heard those over and over again, and you've heard people say, well, just get rid of that limiting belief. If it were only that easy. Or you hear people say, just change your mindset. That'd be awesome. Just change it. Do it right now. It doesn't work that way. We've got some things going on that we don't even know about, that with questions and some coaching, we can unearth that for you, and you can start moving forward to create the life that you say that you want to have. Already have the life you want to have? Are there other things you want? Are there some things you're hanging on to that you just feel a little bit better if you got rid of them? That's me. I can help you with that. I've got the questions. So we'll get to know each other a little bit. We'll talk to you about how my coaching works and if that's going to work for you, and then we'll go from there. So here's the deal. You can join my text community. Why would you want to do that? Okay, number one, I can hook you up with my blog post. But number two, each week I send out some information. It's not sales. It's not a salesy thing. It's not salesy at all. I send out some information regarding affirmations, how to step into beingness. So you say you want to be a strong person. Here's some things to practice to be a strong person. I might send a joke. I do have some funny jokes. Well, I think they're funny. I don't know. It's always good for a groan, right? I might send that. It's our way to connect. You can also get some free coaching. Yep. So the people who reach out to me in the next 2 weeks with the word "hey," I'm going to choose somebody to have a free coaching session with me. So in the next 2 weeks, just text "hey," and those of you who do, a free coaching session. How hard can that be? So I am good at what I do, and I can hook you up with people who I've coached, and they can tell you the same. And I'd love to help you break out of whatever's holding you back. So text me at 206-309-6580, and we'll make an appointment, if nothing else, to get together and have a little chat. So thanks for joining me tonight, and I look forward to connecting with you on text, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.